Guys, this is the 17th time I am watching this video and I am yet to come to a conclusion if the miracle this pastor performed in this video is real or fake. Please, how many of you know this pastor? Because I'm not sure he's from Nigeria. I think maybe from South Africa or Kenya or one of these other African countries, but I'm not sure he's from Nigeria. I want you guys to tell me. We are going to watch this video together and I want you to let me know in the comment section. Talk to me because I'm confused. What is going on with our pastors? How can this be a miracle? Because from what I just watched, I let me not talk. Let's watch the video first. Maybe I say I don't influence your decision on this video. So let's watch it and then we'll have a communication after the video and also in the comment section. My name is Basi. This is AfriTape. See you at the end of the video.
February 24th, 2019. Just another normal church service at the Hallelujah Ministries International.
He's Jehovah. Yes, we bless you.
But it doesn't take long before Alph Lukau's sermon is interrupted.
Men of God,
Speak to me.
I went outside. There is a family that is about to take a corpse to Zimbabwe.
Hey,
The man has allegedly been dead for 3 days.
He died in my head.
See the breathing. See this man.
and this is your brother.
Yeah, this is my brother.
Jesus.
He died on Friday. Yeah,
So where did you keep the body?
the boat was on the mortuary.
This body is coming from the mortuary.
Yes.
This man died since Friday.
On close inspection, there are visible signs of life.
Where is the media now?
And what happens next has left tongues wagging.
Elliot,
Jesus.
lift your hands.
Marabosi.
Lift your hands. Mirakala masa.
My good God.
Barabasa tabasa.
To the congregants, an unprecedented scene is unfolding before their eyes.
Olabasi. Olabasi.
Rise up. Yes.
Hey! Hey!
Rising up.
Hey!
Jesus.
Hey!
Jesus.
Hey! What is this? What is this?
Never seen before. Never seen before. Church of God.
Maya huza geta tota.
Look what's happening.
I have absolutely no doubt in my mind whatsoever. I will stake my life on the fact that I believe that if that wasn't real, I'm not real.
The church has struggled right from its very inception with, shall we call it, gimmicks.
I think the story is gaining all this momentum because people are desperate for miracles. And of course, the whole Christian story is a story about resurrection. So why can we not have resurrections nowadays? But they're very, 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 very few and far between, if ever, since the resurrection of Jesus. So I think that when we unpack what's happened, the whole thing was staged.
You can almost say, can the country take a joke? It's terrible because there's a lot more of this happening. There's almost a competition of gimmicks. I will do a bigger gimmick than yours. Mine is going to be much more of a pizzazz than the other one.
The issue about people being raised from the dead is something that historically has been captured as true. But it's sad when it gets abused and it becomes staged. In that way, I think it affects people's beliefs in what is authentically God's word, and people end up not being sure even when they see authentic things.
Which manner of God?
But to Hallelujah Ministries International congregants, this is a lifetime miracle far from a hoax.
Pastor Alph laid hands on him, prayed on him, and spoke life into him, and he slowly but surely sat up, and they helped him out of the coffin, and he walked into the church. Now, this is very undramatic. That's clearly not how it happened, but yeah, that's long and short of what happened. So a dead man was resurrected.
But days before his alleged resurrection, Elliot missed work. The machine operator would then face a disciplinary hearing.
That week, we found out what he was doing. And the guys here who are friends with him, because he's from Zimbabwe, told me that he's done a wheelchair stint and he's done a couple of other stints with the same church. And from what I can understand, his wife and his sister and his aunt worked with the pastor. And that's how he got in.
No one.
But to others, this is nothing out of the ordinary.
Somehow it then becomes a way of making money. Now you match that, and this Malusi Incorporated promises all kinds of supernatural things through the gimmicks that I display and act up, then you've got a market, because you are a society that's looking for that kind of thing.
I think we have a lot of commercialism that happens in most religions. I think it's something that all religions have to struggle with. And I personally feel that the way that a religious leader talks about money and manages money is one of the clearest signs of seeing where their heart is at.
I do think that it is shocking to use people's vulnerabilities to whip up emotions, to get people's money, and to do all sorts of things that benefit you. But we have to recognize that the world is full of that kind of thing.
The church has defended itself, insisting it never claimed raising a man from the dead. Ironically, the congregants were still sold to the...
Okay, so going through the comments of this video, I got to find out that the name of that person that was dead, his name is Tanaka. But I didn't get to find out where he's from. All right. So please, if you also know him, let me know in the comment section, where is he from? But before the miracle was performed, before the pastor did, those abracadabra things that made him, wake up, his mouth was opening. Wait.
This is your brother.
Okay, now wait. If this part, let's say, for example, this thing now is staged, why didn't they tell this actor, that is the person that was in the coffin, why didn't they tell him to close his mouth? Why open your mouth? The tongue can't come out. I don't know that maybe if I say fly, touch him. No one made it enter. You're gonna bring a tongue. What is your problem? They paid you to do a job. Now you have spoiled the job for this innocent man of God. What is your problem? Why are actors not playing their role well again? They paid you, now you can't even perform. Why are you falling this man of God's hand? See, I don't like people like this. That man needs to be arrested. Now they even wake you up. You can't behave like skeleton where what is going on with our actors nowadays? How can they wake you up from the dead? Instead of you to be surprised and be happy, run to your even when I can even act this thing. As you woke up, let's say for example, now I made them wake up from dead, you understand? As I wake up, I just say, look at the pastor with surprise and look at everybody like this. And then immediately my eyes will go straight to my mother, and then I'll run to her, hug her. If my children are there, my sisters, hug them, and I'll be very happy that I've. But you just they stand like dead body when they forced to wake up. Then they don't wake you up. They say they force you. What is your problem? They're supposed to flog this guy. Which kind? Tanaka? You see, you're a fool. Oh, which kind of problem be this? I beg anybody when know that guy, help me catch him. Once you catch him, let me know. I'm coming to deal with him. Because now you fall this pastor hand. Now back to real matters. What do you guys think of this video? Is this miracle real or fake? Because a lot of people, this video caused a lot of controversy online. People were saying it is real. Some were saying it is fake. Others say we've known this pastor for years. He does miracles. But my question always is, if these pastors can heal these people, why don't you go to the mortuary? Because according to this video, they say they brought this man from the mortuary to the church. And he was woken. He was brought back to life. Now, Why can't our pastors go to this mortuary and start waking up people? Go to the church, go to hospitals and heal people. People are suffering. There's a particular hospital in Nigeria called Igbobi. If you go to this hospital, you will cry. You will cry because people are there suffering and in pains, crying. And we have men of God that can heal. What are you guys doing? Is it only in church you guys can heal? Why are you guys so wicked if true say that they heal? What's with our problem? Go to the hospitals and heal people for us. People are dying in the hospitals. Can you please? Namiti, I'm begging. Go to the hospitals, heal these people for us. Heal them. Collect food from doctor's mouth. I give you permission. Me, I give you permission. My name is Basi. When you get there, tell them, say, Basi sent me to heal people. And if they disobey, tell me. Go to the hospitals and heal people for us. Heal them. Stop people from dying. Family members crying up and down. You can't, now for church, now for only church, and they heal. Back to that actor. Next time they pay you for this kind of job, allegedly, before they come pick me. Next time they pay you for this kind of job, do a clean work so that you will have more referrals. Don't you want referrals? So that they will refer you to other men of God for you to go and perform. Thank you. My name is Basi. So once again, let me hear from you in the comment section. Is this miracle real or is it fake? See you in the next video. Happy Easter. Bye-bye.